Hey, Rick.
Hey,
you
Rick.
can ask Rick Dempsey any question you want. Just hashtag it with Hey, Rick. Rick, you ready to answer the questions for the folks?
I'm a little nervous.
You're a little nervous?
But I'll get to
Is
it.
the bat for protection, or is it to answer some questions?
I just feel good with it. I've missed it for the last couple of months.
All right, let's go with our question number one on Twitter, of course. Hey, Rick. Our catching staff looks pretty good from majors to minors. Evaluate our strengths and weaknesses, plus what we need to do to be better.
Okay, that's a good question, really good question. The strengths are, especially at the major league level, we've got two guys up here that have been the best two catchers I think we've had in a long, long time. Both of them have that energy level, and I think they're starting to see it at the minor league level also, too, how much more energetic they have to be behind home plate, how much more they have to communicate with pitchers to get the job done and everything. Our two guys up here are very good at it. They're very good at throwing now. Everybody seems to be getting a good release points and everything. Ball is carrying to second base. They're getting better times all the time, even in the minor leagues. We got those two guys. They throw outstanding up here at the major league level, and they call good ball games. I really like that about them. They're moving the ball around. They're using the changeups. They're high in the strike zone when they're ahead in the count. They're down working the zone the way that they should. So the only thing I think they can do really to get better is move closer to home plate, because if they move closer to home plate, that percentage of pitches getting called strikes is going to go up, and that's what we need to do for our pitching staff.
Sucre and Severino very animated as well. I like that about them. Question number two for Hey Rick. Who do you think will be the first outfield prospect to get called up to the big club? Is it Diaz, Hayes, etc.? And when do you expect it to happen? Thanks.
Well, these guys, Diaz and Hayes, are both on the disabled list,
Yes.
or have been hurt and everything like that. So Cedric Mullins becomes the first guy they're going to be looking at, because he went right down there and right away he started to hit the ball a lot better. So the only thing that he really lacked up here at the major league level wasn't his inability to hit a baseball. It was the confidence that you need to hit a baseball. Get that confidence back up. I think he'll be the #1 guy. Down there, too, Anthony Santander, switch hitter with power. He's hitting about 270. Get that batting average up closer to 300. He's got a good shot at it, too, and it could happen at any time.
I like Santander. This next question now, Rick, a couple of weeks ago, when we had an 11 o'clock game, you came to 105.7 The Fan.
Yes, I did.
Unannounced, and we loved it. On the Big Bad Morning Show. That's right. We loved it. So here's one. You made this comment.
Yes.
Hey, Rick, do you still sleep with your baseball bat? Because you said on air that you used to.
I used to. When I was a player, maybe right about the time I joined the Orioles, Earl wanted me to pull the ball. I completely lost my swing. I was a front foot hitter, hit the ball up the middle to right field. So I just couldn't find it back. So at nighttime, when I got up to use the men's room, I used to bring my bat while my wife wasn't looking. I'd take a couple of quick hacks, you know. She caught me one night. She got all over me. She said, "You can't be doing that. You might hurt me or something," you know. But I never gave up on it. I finished my career never hitting like I really wanted to hit and everything. But every time I still went into that men's room, I would take a couple of swings pretending like I had the bat in my hand. 20 years after I retired, I finally found my swing again. It was much too late at that point right there. But I don't sleep with the bat anymore because I don't need it. I know exactly what I have to do in order to be a good hitter again.
Rick, has there ever been a gap in your life, 2-3 years or more, where you didn't think baseball? Because between you talking pitching and catching and hitting, never.
Yeah, it's been a habit. It's been ingrained in my brain for, since I went to the big leagues. I signed at 17 years old. I went to the big leagues at 19. There's something about the game is always eating at me. I've got to always figure it out.
That's the great thing about baseball. I think there's a commercial here on this network. Ain't baseball great?